Hello, lovely humans. I'm Jen Madrone, and tonight I want to talk about the waves of awakening because awakening is very rarely a one and done experience. It's very rare that we just have one big experience and then we've moved through the entire transformational process and we have no more work to do. Usually, what happens 99.9% of the time is that there are many, many waves of awakening, that we have many different awakening experiences. And as we move through them, we are peeling back different layers of ourselves. We're peeling back different layers of our conditioned beliefs, different layers of our fears and traumas and protection mechanisms. And so we go through many different awakening experiences, some of them quite profound, some of them more subtle. We may find ourselves after a period of feeling pretty steady, pretty grounded, pretty aware and awake, and then all of a sudden we don't really know what's going on anymore. Something shifted, and the old rules don't apply anymore. And the difficult part of having, these subsequent experiences after the first big one is that we often think that we know what's going on because we've made it through that first big level, that first big experience that really shook our world. And so we have a certain level of understanding about awakening and what it is and what's happening and how it's affecting us. And so we've kind of created a new self out of it and a new understanding. And so then when this next wave of transformation comes in and shakes our world, we're trying to apply everything that we've learned before to this new experience. And really, this new experience is to remind us that we know nothing. Once again, we go back to that place where we actually don't know anything. And if we are holding on to the idea that we do know something, that it's maybe just more an enlightened, it feels like a more enlightened spiritual ego. It's really the same, similar thing. And so we have to, the universe just keeps giving us opportunities to get rid of that attachment, to examine what else is holding us back. What illusions have we not looked at yet? What illusions have we not dismantled? And this can come, like I said, after a time of stability. It may come quite often. It also aligns with big shifts in the cosmos, whether it's planetary alignments, whether it's solar activity, and it so often seems related with the shifting frequencies on this planet. And that's why so many people seem to be experiencing similar things at the same time and maybe experiencing this really kind of erratic energy where at one moment you feel like you're tapped in, you're really aware, and the next minute you have no idea what the fuck is going on. And you feel really out of sorts and maybe foggy, and your understanding that you used to have seems to have just disappeared. And, that does seem to happen for a lot of people at the same time. And I believe that that's because of the upleveling of the frequency of this planet is going through big jumps. And so when that happens, we all feel it because we are directly connected and we are water. So as that frequency changes, we're going to feel it in our body so strongly. And we think that, we're these separate beings, but we're not. We're directly connected. Our frequencies are connected with each other, connected to the frequencies of the planets. And so this shifting, we're all going through it together. And the more conscious we are, the more that we're really trying to work with these energies, the more that we'll really feel it, um, or at least know that we're feeling it, because many people are feeling it and they're denying it, and they may blame it on another situation, or they may just react and do whatever they can to avoid feeling what's happening. And so going through these waves of awakening and transformation are really an essential part of the process. And they give us an opportunity every time to go deeper into unwinding all of the mistruths, all of the conditioned programming that has kept us really trapped and really separate from our authentic natures. And so each time we go through this up leveling, each time we feel these crazy energies and we don't really know what's going on, we can remind ourselves that this is another stage of transformation, that this is another opportunity to be present and to surrender to exactly what's happening in the moment. And that may mean that we have to sit without answers, that we have to just experience life from that witness perspective and just watch what's happening for a while before we really know what's going on and how we can move forward and how we can work with these energies. And that's what surrender is all about. And surrender can really happen as we peel back those illusions, because the illusions are really make us think that we have control over something we have no control over. So once we see past those illusions, it becomes easier and easier to surrender to those waves of transformation and to really just honor the changes that are happening in you and happening on the planet, and giving us an opportunity to heal deeper parts of ourselves, to reconnect with our authentic nature, and to allow the out of balance ego to dissolve. And so I just send lots of love to all of you who are going through this right now and experiencing these chaotic waves. And if you would like some help moving through this part of the transformational process, then please reach out to me and we can talk and see if the work that I do is a good fit for you. So until then, just love the shit out of yourself, take care of yourselves. And if you have any specific questions, you can leave them here in the comment section or in the Facebook group. So sending lots of love to you all, and you can private message me too. Don't forget about that. Okay, love you all, and have a great night, and we'll see you soon.